guys, I am back and I am going to talk about one of my foundations that I really love. If you know that I really love Bare Minerals. This is the Bare Mineral makeup. I really love this makeup. I use the original. My color is golden tan. They have came out, and this is loose powder. If you don't know about Bare Minerals, it's loose powder. You do a swirl and tap buff method. And you first apply the foundation, then you apply the mineral veil and the warmth, or vice versa, however you want to do it. But the main thing is to pour it in the cap, swirl it with the brush, and tap and do that. It gives a very good airbrush look. Good. Sometimes it's not a heavy coverage though. So with that, they have this, their new foundation, which is Bare Minerals Ready Foundation. It's not a pressed powder, but it looks like a pressed powder. Story short, compared to two, I think that like not light. It could be medium if you keep building it, but it's definitely heavy. And then this one is light to medium. And then if you put too much on it, it almost looks like it's too cakey. So I've been using this for like a week now, and I'm going to use it today because I really love Bare Minerals. So, okay, it comes with a Bare Mineral brush. I forgot what the brush is called. Precision brush, I think. Don't quote me on that. It's $28 though. So this is like, I don't know how much it costs, like $30, maybe $27, $29. I'm not sure. However, with the brush, it would cost like $60. Other reviews on it, they said that they even used a $3 e.l.f. brush. This is synthetic hair. This is a Real Technique Expert Face Brush. So this is from Real Techniques. And I got this from Ulta, and it's either $8.99 or $9.99. Complete different price. So here you go. And it does just the same. So I got the two, and it works exactly. So I'm going to do a light coverage first, even though I don't think you really can get that much of a light coverage, but maybe to some people you can. I'm going to do a light coverage first, and then I'm going to do the buildable coverage. So here we go. How do you do this? You take this here, instead of swirling and tapping and buffing, which I will do a video on the original version, Bare Minerals, another time. You just take the brush, and it's already dirty because I've been using it. You take it, you just tap just like this. That's it. And it kind of makes the powder loose down there. After you just tap it, you just take it and you put it in the spot that you want to put it. Some people conceal first, some people conceal after. I am going to conceal after because I want to show the light version first and then build upon it. So here we go. I'm just going to take it and show you how I apply it. Tap and roll. You don't have to buff, you just wipe. Just like this. Now, if I wanted a heavier coverage, I would do shorter wipes. I would just tap, wipe, tap, wipe, tap, wipe, if that makes sense. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tap and do long strokes. And I don't know if the camera is picking this up, but it's almost like an eraser. It's supposed to be more moisturizing than the original and the matte, which is something that I had a problem with in the winter. I'm going to take it on my neck because I can't really wear Bare Minerals in the winter. Somehow it doesn't work. And I tried different moisturizers. I have not tried their moisturizer though. So, and this is the light coverage that's basically it. Now if I want heavier coverage, I will either take the foundation and put it in the spots that I want it. But this is what I like good about this one. I haven't really had good luck with the original doing this. But with this one, you could use a concealer and it blends very well. The concealer I'm going to use is Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. And that's another thing about this foundation, the Bare Minerals Ready Foundation. It lasts 12 hours. I don't even use a primer, and it has lasted me for maybe 12 hours. I haven't timed it, but from morning to night, I mean morning 8 a.m. to night, I would take it off around 9 p.m. So, and there's makeup on my face, and it looks like it has makeup on my face. So that's that, and I've done it with the concealer and without the concealer. So some days, honestly, I would just do just this. Of course, I would put warmth because the Bare Minerals really gives your face like flat. So you have to have some warmth in it. But, you know, I would just do this. But I'm going to use the concealer just to show you guys. So, and I'm going to put this in my problem areas. There, I don't have to set this concealer because it is a Creaseless, full coverage, Creaseless, waterproof long wear concealer. The Tarte concealer. So, and I've had wonderful results. I can even use that concealer by itself. That's a whole nother video. But if you want to put some powder on it, you can. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm not going to repowder it though. And I'm just going to dab it in and blend it out. Oh, another good thing about this brush is that it has a flat thing, so you could just stand it up on your table, which is really cool. Anyway, so that is the foundation. That is what I would do for a heavy coverage. For light coverage, I would just do the foundation, bam, walk away, end it. I'm going to use the warmth too. This is the next step that I do with my everyday foundation.
When I said no way, run away. Say you're right, then you try. You're living like a die. You gotta seize that.
Now there's one thing I forgot that I do before the warmth. It is because I really like my under eyes lightened, so I'm going to use, you could use a lighter version of this. I'm just going to use this because I really like this. Age Rewind, Erase Dark Circles. This is in Neutralizer, the color. It's called Neutralizer. And I'm just going to put some here because I like the under eye to be a little bit lighter. Brighten up the under eye.
So typical. You're stereotypical.
That is it. I really love this foundation. I don't think you understand. I really do. I love both. I love them both. And now it's summertime, so I'm going to go back to this eventually. But for the winter, fall, I think that this was good because my skin was really dry, and it really, really does work. So that is mainly the face, the foundation, without doing the eyebrows, the whole work. I am about to do the whole work so you could just see. Woo, but that is mainly everything, the warmth. Oh, let me do the setting, the mineral. And with the mineral veil, you just pour a little in there. You can't see really what's in there because it's white. And then I do take the Flawless. You could take the big one or the small. It doesn't matter to me which one. You could take this one or the other one. I'm going to take the small one. I twirled in here and then I tap. That's the twirl, tap, and then you buff method. So that is pretty much my new foundation routine with the Bare Minerals Ready foundation. I will either do it with lashes, without lashes, with mascara, without mascara, with wing liner, without wing liner, with major blush, without, you get the point. Lipstick, no lipstick. I'm just doing it with the foundation, and I find that the hotter it gets, because I'm from LA, it's hot all the time, but it's getting a little warmer, and I may not be able to use this foundation because I sweat more. My face produces like more heat, and I think that produces more oil for my face, and this will be going back into the drawer, and this will be coming out of the drawer, and then I will be using this. But if I wanted to go somewhere and not look like I have a lot of makeup, even though it looks like I do now, I would go for my Bare Minerals. And now if I want to look like I have a lot of makeup on, or have that flawless looking face, then I keep leaning over here because I'm looking in the mirror. I would do Bare Minerals foundation. And if you notice, after I did the eye makeup and it's looking a little more dewy. I did not put a highlighter on. Well, a highlighter with a shimmer. I did use my concealer here, but if you notice my cheekbones, I don't know if you can notice that. Let me try it with the light and without the light. I don't know if you can notice that, but there is definitely dewiness going on with the highlighter here, here. Some people may not like that, so if you're not into that, then I would suggest not getting the photo ready. If you are, then get the photo ready. This is without the light. I just turn off one of my lights, and this is with the light. So I hope that helped. I know for a fact that I could not wear this on the beach, even though it has SPF 20. I will be using my other Bare Minerals. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.